The impossible happened. Sanders endorsed Clinton, and I am left not really surprised because I expected it at one point or another, as it became increasingly abundant that she would not be found guilty or you know, indicted over all of her multiple scandals. In particular, the whole email thing, which has really plagued her for the last year, uh, and I guess rightfully so. But that's just a matter of opinion on my part. I'm really sort of taken aback in a way because I guess I just didn't expect him or her or anyone related to just this whole political scene that's officially involved to expect it to change my view of her. And they've spoken on multiple outlets about how she's having such a hard time appealing to younger people and how, we as millennials and that collective group don't want to support her in any way. And they're correct because, you know, it's what is there to appeal or pardon me. What is appealing about her in any way besides her gender? I can't think of one policy she's ever created that was either notable nor something I was interested in or said, wow, what an accomplishment. Wow. Really, to me, as I've stated in other videos, it just seems as if she's known for being a woman who made it this far, and let's just keep on letting her get higher and higher on the national office scene. It's completely ridiculous that you have someone being able to piggyback off of their success that was mainly driven by their husband's success. I'm speaking to her Senate win. That was what started all of this nonsense. It's been that way for the last 8 years. This expectation that she would run and that she would be the inevitable Democratic nominee. And that's certainly what he protested today, or insisted that she will be it no matter what. And I have this strange feeling that he was hoping she'd get indicted just as much as all of his supporters were, that 30% of Democrats who said that she should, all of it. And I bet you that 30% that was mentioned in one of these articles, are also Sanders supporters. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd almost venture to say I'm right in there with them. But, you know, he differed from her so greatly and had policies I actually wanted to see, a presidency I could actually be excited about, something that I felt could create a change that possibly might be beneficial towards the country. I don't know if socialism can work. I've heard both good and bad about it. Venezuela obviously has its situation over there. Uh, Other liberals are telling me it's good. Just all of that. I just kind of want to. I've never really seen it in play as far as living under it, and for that reason, I was willing to kind of approach this campaign with sort of a, you know, give or take type feel. It could go either way. As opposed to Trump, which I can almost guarantee will be not so good. But with that being said, you still had someone who appealed to me, and now neither one of the two nominees appeals to me. I'm still going to exercise my right to vote. Gary Johnson, here I come, or writing Sanders in. But even then, it's ridiculous to me that they have this idea that an endorsement does so much. Just it completely eliminates any type of resistance I add to that person. They really think that. They really believe that if you just go out there and have the person people were backing support you, and say a little garbage about how they're good or they're great and ignore everything you said in the past about them that was negative, the majority will come to you just with ease, and it's not going to work that way in my case. He could get everybody else. I'm not supporting Clinton. I've stated over and over, I don't believe she's the right person for the job, and I'm certainly not going to be coerced in such a frivolous way as having the person I supported back you. I mean, what is that supposed to do? It's just so amazing to me. They really have that mindset that will just take the guy that was second place, that all of those supporters, and he'll endorse me and I'll win. No, I think she will win against Trump. But it won't be because Sanders endorsed her. It will be because I think Trump at this point is kind of dooming himself. Which really, I've heard multiple times that she basically would be screwed if Trump wasn't the person she was running against. So if they had gone with Rubio or Cruz or Kasich, she would have no chance, or a very slim one at that. And you know what? I think that statement holds a little bit more water than I gave it credit for. In that I've seen the people's reactions to her that are liberal, and I've seen people's reactions to Rubio and Kasich, a little bit Cruz, but not as much. Um, where they won't even necessarily lean one way or the other, but they'll still support them because they find them either be the preferable option, just like them in general, or both. And that's exactly how I kind of interpret this whole thing to be, where you have someone who's basically only going to get there because the other guy is interpreted by a slightly higher amount of people as being worse and devastating to the country. I mean, it's completely just beyond my comprehension as to how we got here. You have two very, very unpopular people. I mean, I know no one that likes Clinton that isn't under 50, personally anyway. And yet, here you go. You have two people that no one really seems excited for, or enthusiastically supporting. It's just a game of who's worse. And sure enough, the endorsement won't erase that, no matter what you do. So she can keep on getting endorsements from other liberals. You got Warren, you got Obama, you got Biden. They're not going to change my mind. And unless I see Trump as really, really close to winning, I'm still not going to vote for you. I don't care. It doesn't matter. So I don't know what these endorsements are supposed to do beyond just be able to say I got supported by this person today. Yeah, okay, good for you. But yeah, I don't see anything happening from it. Thank you for watching and have a good day.